Junkyard day today, boys. Oh, I love a junkyard. I love a good boneyard trip, man. Just being able to recycle shit and get some parts you need. We've got Leah unloaded into our DeWalt Tough Box here. It's on sponsorship, but it'd be cool. So I came here because I need inner fenders for Leah, which I've got a couple options sitting over here. Black truck's coming in clutch. We did find some mirrors for Delilah. Unfortunately, her big rig Billy badass tow mirrors, they're a little tore up. I am hoping that I can find a set of those while I'm in here. Usually this junkyard is pretty good for having random shit like that. So again, we're gonna pull mirrors off of here. I have a grill that I found over there. I need both corners out of it because what I do is I take the plastic molding out of the back side of it, and well, actually I'll zoom back in. And what it allows me to do is it allows me to do the 4-corner mod. Now I did this back in the day, and it allows me to have lights behind both of those marker lights, and it looks pretty damn sick. I'll put a picture up. So yeah, that's what we're doing today. I'm not going to set up a whole lot of B-roll, being that we are, you know, it's muddy, it's cruddy, it's gross. I already had to truck a bunch of shit out here, which I mean I'm fine with. Normally I bring my truck, but lately they're pretty busy right now, and I don't really feel like catching. I've already caught 2 tires this year, not here, but just 2 tires, and I'm over that shit. So, but if I see something cool, I will definitely pick up the camera and I will show you guys. Okay, so as promised, if I found something cool, I'd show you. But I got my mirrors off, I got my inner fender, I got a Suburban sitting here, and I got another Suburban sitting here. And I was curious, and I was right on both of them. But look at that, shut the fuck up machine right there. Sunroof. Now this one doesn't have a sunroof, but we have the shut the fuck up machine. Now if you guys know about Leah, one of my favorite things about Leah is that she has that TV. Some of you watching this, you're probably like, oh yeah, we had those when we were kids, and you know, we traveled to the coolest thing ever. Well, we didn't have that, we were broke, okay? That's why my kids have it now. Okay, that's bull squirt. That's a total lie. Everything that I am gonna own in the future has to have that, because I've got a truck that has it, and it kind of set the standard. When I got Lola and she had heated seats, after that everything had to have heated seats. That became the standard. So look at that. Everything that I now own has heated seats. Leah's got the TV, so we're moving up. And just as a side note, that's just it. Don't be afraid to have standards in life, guys. It will take you places, I promise. Home with our haul, which I mean, not really much of a haul. I wanted to get a couple more things when I was there, but for some oddball reason, and I'm glad that I looked, but some of the cash that I thought that was in my wallet wasn't in there. So rather than having, how do I want to put, the allowance that I thought I had 13 bucks. But I got everything for 20 bucks. Well, it was going to be 20 bucks if I paid cash. 25 I paid with card, 13 doesn't equal 20, so, you know, thanks Obama. But we got our mirrors, and one thing that I do really appreciate about these mirrors is they have that Delilah patina on there, which is, they got mold on them, or moss on them. So we're going to take those out. We'll probably get those on her probably tomorrow, just because I have new stuff. I got to play with it. This thing is absolutely trashed. I need to clean it. She looks like hell. Which I'd like to take just a quick couple minutes to throw some appreciation at this thing. It went through that heavy ass snow. We went into a freeze with a snowstorm on top of that. This thing was running for probably 4 days straight, just kicking ass, next to no problems. I've got one little issue that I do have, and it is the park reverse neutral drive safety switch, or the parental, as some of y'all call it. But that's just the nature of the beast. This thing's been a plow truck its entire life, so those contacts are wore out. So it thinks that it's sometimes in park, other times it's like, hey, my door's open and I'm still in drive. You're really not. But other than that, I've had no issues. Didn't have any jalop issues. The Western, the plow, we didn't have any issues with that either. She just a faithful unit. But speaking of faithful units too, they go hand in hand. That DeWalt Tough system, that thing is actually pretty slick. We need to unload everything still, but I mean, I was able to fit everything in it that I needed and then some, and then throw my camera bag right on top, and then just kind of go through and do what I needed to do. So that thing made life really convenient. I would rather have to drag the weight that is through the mud than to have to try to carry it and then fumble around with my parts and hopefully not break anything or scratch it or, you know, what have you on this thing too. Big fan of that. I don't know what the hell that was, but something just dropped in there. But yeah, we were able to get all of our toolkits. We got a couple pry bars in here. Got the impacts. Nut driver set. Got my ratchet and my little cutoff tool. You know, that all fit in there nicely. You know, and the cool part is that I didn't have anywhere to stop, so I just left this in the back and home we get. So now we can just pack everything back up from here, but it is super convenient, you know, and it's the Tough system, so I can add more, I can stack more on top of it if I want to, but big fan. That was cool. Normally I would just take my truck back there and I would work out of it, but it's under new management. I haven't been around in a while, and the old man there that I do know he was running the loader at the time, so I wasn't going to try to be like, hey, I'm going to take my truck back there and just, you know what I mean? So, but way more new faces than it just, yeah. So that thing was just cherry. It was super convenient. It came in, we threw everything that we needed in it, and away we went. You know, it's got the pneumatic tires on it, which help out quite a bit, but yeah. All in all, I've had this thing for forever, and I finally found its calling. So I think when we get the service bed and all that on this truck, this is going to be something that stays with it. You know, because mobile shit. Well, just like that, we're all packed up. I need to wash this thing, and I gotta clean the inside out of it. I've been, like I said, with that storm and all that weather, we lived out of this thing for a minute. My gear bag and all that stuff's not in here. We grocery shopped and had to make room for the kids, but regardless, I gotta readjust my headache rack too, because these damn roads, I swear. That's also the mileage that I put on this thing. Shit moves. I've also lost interest in trying to straighten everything out on it just because she's not going to stay looking like this. But anyway, I have squirreled like a motherfucker, and I apologize for that. But again, not a very exciting video, not a lot going on, but I do in fact love going to the junkyard. It just, I don't know, it's fun. I'm all for I'm all for second chances when it comes to inanimate objects, not so much when it comes to people, but you know, it is what it is. And honestly, I've just missed having the camera in my hand and doing the shit that I do with it. This thing, rolling toolbox, man, just, this thing's a unit. Just couldn't be happier with it. Yeah, its predecessor I wish would have worked out a little bit more, but you know, whatever. This one was meant to be. It's going to take a little more work to get it to where I want it, but that doesn't matter to me. But if anybody wants a walk around video on this thing, like the business end of it, let me know. I have no problems doing that. But yeah, that's it. We're going to get this thing cleaned up. We got work to do tomorrow. I'm rambling. I 100%. I had these great thoughts, and I was gonna go somewhere with it, but that's what I got. Anyway, sorry for the but take care, God bless, be good to one another, and remember, nobody else can be the hero of your own story. If you're gonna do it, do it. Don't talk about it, be about it. Get up, make it happen. We want to hold everybody accountable when our 30-day guarantee doesn't go through, but we got to learn to hold ourselves to that fire. So anyway, see you.